Have you ever felt like you were meant to be more? Like the potential inside you was just waiting for the right moment, the perfect catalyst to unleash something truly extraordinary? That feeling, that yearning, that's the essence of Eevee. Welcome, friends, to a journey into the heart of Pokémon lore, a journey designed to soothe your mind and gently guide you into a peaceful slumber. Tonight, we won't just be recounting facts and figures, we'll be weaving a tapestry of stories, exploring the very soul of a creature whose existence is defined by possibility. We'll delve into the history, the science, and the legends surrounding Eevee, the evolution Pokémon, a being whose genetic code holds the key to unlocking a myriad of destinies. Imagine a world where evolution isn't a slow, gradual process spanning millennia, but a sudden, dramatic transformation triggered by the environment itself. That's the world of Eevee, a world where a single Pokémon can adapt and change to become something entirely new, something perfectly suited to its surroundings. It's a world of water and fire, of electricity and ice, of psychic power and shadowy depths, of verdant forests and shimmering fairy dust. And Eevee stands at the center of it all, a blank canvas, ready to be painted with the colors of its chosen path. But where did this remarkable creature come from? What inspired its creation? The answer, as with so many iconic Pokémon, lies in the imagination of one man, Motofumi Fujiwara. Fujiwara-san, a name perhaps less widely known than Satoshi Tajiri, but no less vital to the Pokémon legacy, was the original designer of Eevee. He sculpted the initial sprite, breathed life into its pixelated form, and set the stage for its incredible journey. Tajiri-san, the visionary behind Pokémon, tasked Fujiwara-san with a specific challenge: to design a Pokémon capable of evolving into multiple elemental types, a Pokémon that embodied adaptability, a testament to the boundless potential hidden within the natural world. Fujiwara-san, drawing upon the wellspring of his own memories, reached back into the mists of his childhood. He recalled a time when, as a young boy, he had become lost in a forest. Disoriented and perhaps a little frightened, he encountered something unusual, something indefinable. He couldn't quite describe it, but it left a lasting impression on him, a sense of wonder and mystery. This vague memory, this fleeting glimpse of an indefinable creature, became the seed from which Eevee would eventually sprout. It was this feeling of the unknown, this sense of limitless possibility, that Fujiwara-san poured into his design, and so Eevee was born, a creature of unassuming appearance perhaps, but one brimming with latent power, a Pokémon whose genetic code is so unstable, so receptive to external stimuli, that it can evolve into one of 8 distinct forms, each representing a different elemental type. These are the Evolutions, as they've come to be known: Vaporeon, the water type; Jolteon, the electric type; Flareon, the fire type; Espeon, the psychic type; Umbreon, the dark type; Leafeon, the grass type; Glaceon, the ice type; and Sylveon, the fairy type. Each evolution a testament to Eevee's incredible adaptability, a reflection of the environment it inhabits, and the bond it shares with its trainer. If you enjoy topics like this, I'd really appreciate a quick like or even a subscribe. It helps more than you know. I'm curious, what is your favorite Eevee evolution? Drop a comment with your answer below. I love reading your comments and getting in touch with our little Pokemon community. Now, you can listen along to this video playing in the background while you hunt for shinies, or if you plan on falling asleep, dim the lights and let's ease into tonight's journey together. Tonight we'll explore each of these evolutions in detail, uncovering their unique abilities, their distinct personalities, and the lore that surrounds them. We'll delve into the science behind Eevee's evolution, examining the environmental factors and evolutionary stones that trigger its transformations. We'll explore the cultural significance of Eevee and its evolutions, looking at their appearances in the Pokemon anime, manga, and video games. We'll even consider the philosophical implications of Eevee's existence, pondering the nature of potential, the power of adaptation, and the importance of embracing change. So settle in, relax, and allow the gentle rhythm of my voice to guide you into a state of tranquility. Close your eyes, release the tension in your muscles, and let your imagination wander through the vibrant world of Pokemon. Tonight we're not just learning about Eevee, we're experiencing it. We're embodying its potential, embracing its adaptability, and allowing its story to lull us into a peaceful, restorative sleep. Let the journey begin. Let the lore of Eevee wash over you like a gentle wave, carrying you away to a land of dreams. Tonight, we sleep among the evolutions. Chapter 1. The Genesis of Eevee, from Fujiwara's memory to the Game Boy screen. The story of Eevee, like the Pokemon itself, is one of boundless possibility. But where does such potential begin? Where does the spark ignite that transforms an idea into a beloved icon? The answer, as it often does, lies in the past, in the minds of the creators, and in the limitations they faced. The late 1990s were a crucible of creativity for Game Freak. Satoshi Tajiri, the visionary behind Pokémon, had assembled a team of passionate individuals, each driven by a desire to create something truly special. Among them was Motofumi Fujiwara, a key figure in the early development of the original Pokémon games. Fujiwara's role was multifaceted, encompassing character design, monster creation, and contributing to the overall world building of the Kanto region. But it was his involvement in the genesis of Eevee that would leave an indelible mark on the Pokémon universe. The initial concept for Eevee didn't spring forth fully formed. Instead, it emerged from a hazy recollection, a vague impression that lingered in Fujiwara's mind. It was the memory of a creature, indefinable yet captivating, a being of immense potential waiting to be unlocked. He struggled to articulate this vision, this fleeting image that danced just beyond his grasp. It wasn't a specific animal, nor a mythical beast drawn from folklore. It was something else, something new, something promising. Imagine trying to describe a dream you only half remember. The colours are faded, the shapes are indistinct, and the emotions are muted. That was the challenge facing Fujiwara. He had this inkling of a creature unlike any other, but turning it into a concrete design proved to be an uphill battle. Satoshi Tajiri, known for his sharp eye and uncompromising standards, presented a unique challenge. He wasn't easily impressed, and he pushed his team to constantly refine their ideas, to dig deeper, to strive for perfection. Tajiri's vision for Pokémon was clear. He wanted to capture the feeling of childhood bug collecting, the thrill of discovery, and the joy of nurturing creatures. But how could Fujiwara translate this vision into a single Pokémon, one that embodied the very essence of possibility? The pressure was on. The Game Boy's limitations were also a constant constraint. Every pixel mattered. Every line had to serve a purpose. The team was tasked with creating engaging and memorable characters within a tiny 160 by 144 pixel screen. The early sprite designs for Eevee reflect this struggle. They were rough, unrefined, and lacked the aesthetic that would eventually define the Evolution Pokémon. There were iterations that leaned too heavily on existing animal archetypes, resembling foxes or cats, but none quite captured the unique quality Fujiwara sought. What you might not realize is the sheer amount of back and forth that went on. Fujiwara would present a design, Tajiri would offer feedback, and the process would repeat, sometimes for days, sometimes for weeks. It was a constant cycle of creation, critique, and refinement. One key aspect of Eevee's design that proved particularly challenging was its name. Initially, the team experimented with various options, exploring different sounds and meanings. They wanted a name that was both memorable and evocative, one that hinted at the Pokémon's unique ability to evolve. The name Eevee wasn't immediately apparent. It emerged gradually, through a process of elimination and refinement. The team considered various options, playing with sounds and syllables, searching for the perfect combination. What's fascinating is that the name Eevee is derived from the word evolution. It's a subtle yet powerful connection, a linguistic echo of the Pokémon's core identity. It's not just a name, it's a statement of purpose. But even with the name settled, the design still needed work. Fujiwara continued to refine the sprite, tweaking its proportions, adjusting its features, and striving to capture the essence of that indefinable creature that haunted his memory. He experimented with different ear shapes, tail lengths, and fur textures. He tried different colour palettes, searching for the perfect combination that would make Eevee stand out from the other Pokémon. The breakthrough came when Fujiwara decided to embrace the ambiguity of his initial vision. Instead of trying to define Eevee too precisely, he focused on creating a blank canvas, a creature that could be interpreted in multiple ways. He softened its features, making it more approachable and endearing. He simplified its design, removing any unnecessary details that might distract from its core essence. He gave it a neutral expression, allowing players to project their own emotions and expectations onto the Pokémon. The final sprite design for Eevee was a triumph of minimalism. It was simple, elegant, and instantly recognizable. It captured the essence of that indefinable creature that had haunted Fujiwara's memory, while also leaving room for interpretation and imagination. It was a testament to the power of suggestion, a reminder that sometimes less is more. By not defining Eevee too precisely, Fujiwara had created a Pokémon that could be anything, a creature of infinite potential. The challenges presented by Tajiri and the limitations of the Game Boy ultimately proved to be a catalyst for creativity. They forced Fujiwara to think outside the box, to push the boundaries of what was possible, and to create a Pokémon that was truly unique. What you might not realise is just how much this early design process shaped the entire identity of Eevee. It wasn't just about creating a cute monster, it was about embodying the very concept of change and adaptation. And it worked. Eevee quickly became a fan favourite, capturing the hearts of players around the world. Its unique ability to evolve into multiple forms resonated with players on a deep level, reflecting their own desires for growth and transformation. The success of Eevee is a testament to the power of collaboration, the importance of perseverance, and the enduring appeal of a well-crafted design. It's a reminder that even the simplest ideas can have a profound impact, and that sometimes the greatest creations emerge from the most unexpected places. What's truly remarkable is how this initial design has endured over the years. Despite countless iterations and updates, Eevee's core essence remains unchanged. It's still that indefinable creature, that blank canvas, that symbol of infinite possibility. But the story of Eevee's creation is more than just a tale of artistic struggle and triumph. It's also a window into the creative process itself, a glimpse behind the curtain of game development, and a reminder that even the most iconic characters have humble beginnings. What you're seeing here is a testament to the power of human imagination, the ability to transform fleeting thoughts and vague memories into something tangible and enduring. It's a reminder that we all have the potential to create, to innovate, and to leave our own mark on the world. And the impact of Eevee extends far beyond the realm of video games. It has become a cultural icon, a symbol of adaptability and potential, and a reminder that we are all capable of evolving and transforming. It's a testament to the power of storytelling, the ability of fictional characters to resonate with us on a personal level, and the enduring appeal of the Pokémon universe. Eevee's journey from a vague memory to a beloved icon is a remarkable story, one that continues to inspire and captivate players around the world. But the creation of Eevee was only the first step. The next challenge was to bring its evolutions to life, to translate its potential into a diverse array of forms, each with its own unique abilities and characteristics. How did they decide evolutions to create? And those specific types? That, my friends, is where the real magic begins. And next, we delve into the fascinating science behind Eevee's genetic instability, uncovering the secrets of its evolutionary mechanism. Chapter 2. Decoding the genetic instability, understanding Eevee's evolutionary mechanism. Imagine, for a moment, that you are a scientist. Not just any scientist, but one dedicated to unraveling the most perplexing mysteries of the Pokémon world. You've heard the whispers, the legends, the campfire tales of a creature unlike any other. A creature brimming with potential. A genetic marvel capable of transforming into a kaleidoscope of forms. That creature, of course, is Eevee. But what is it about Eevee that makes it so different? What secrets are hidden within its DNA that allow it to defy the very rules of Pokémon evolution as we understand them? It's a question that has haunted researchers for decades, a puzzle that has captivated trainers and scholars alike. The answer, as you might suspect, lies within Eevee's genetic code, but it's not as simple as finding a single gene responsible for its adaptability. No, Eevee's evolutionary mechanism is far more intricate, a delicate dance of proteins, enzymes, and environmental factors that all conspire to shape its destiny. Think of it like a symphony orchestra. Each instrument, each musician, plays a vital role in creating the overall sound. Change one instrument, alter the tempo, and the entire composition transforms. Eevee's genome is much the same. It's a complex interplay of genes, some stable and predictable, others not so much. These unstable genes, often referred to as evolutionary hotspots, are the key to Eevee's transformative abilities. They are regions of DNA that are particularly susceptible to change, influenced by a variety of external stimuli. These stimuli can range from exposure to specific elemental energies, like the raw power of a thunderstone, to the subtle nuances of a trainer's affection and care. But how do these stimuli actually trigger the evolutionary process? What happens at a molecular level when Eevee is exposed to a Firestone, for example? The answer involves a fascinating process of gene activation and repression. The energy emitted by the Firestone acts as a catalyst, triggering a cascade of biochemical reactions within Eevee's cells. These reactions, in turn, activate specific genes that are responsible for the development of Flareon's fiery characteristics, its thick, insulating fur, its intense body heat, and its fiery personality. At the same time, other genes, those that would have led to the development of other evolutions, are actively suppressed. It's a carefully orchestrated process, ensuring that Eevee transforms into the specific form dictated by the stimulus. Now, you might be wondering, why doesn't every Pokémon have this ability? Why is Eevee so unique in its evolutionary potential? The answer, in part, lies in the stability of other Pokémon's genomes. Most Pokémon have evolved to occupy a specific ecological niche, their genetic makeup optimized for survival in that particular environment. Their genomes are relatively stable, resistant to change, ensuring that they remain well suited to their surroundings. Eevee, on the other hand, seems to have sacrificed this stability for adaptability. Its genome is inherently unstable, a blank canvas waiting to be painted by the brushstrokes of its environment. This instability comes with a cost, of course. Eevee is more vulnerable than other Pokémon, less specialized, and potentially less well suited to any one environment. But in exchange, it gains the incredible ability to adapt and evolve, to become something truly extraordinary. But the story doesn't end there. Scientists have long suspected that Eevee's evolutionary potential may not be fully exhausted. Could there be other, as yet undiscovered evolutions lurking within its genetic code? The answer, tantalizingly, appears to be yes. Researchers have identified several dormant genes within Eevee's genome, genes that show the potential to be activated under the right circumstances. These genes hold the key to entirely new evolutions, forms that could possess abilities and characteristics unlike anything we've ever seen before. Imagine an Eevee evolving into a steel type, its body encased in shimmering metal, its attacks imbued with the power of industry. Or perhaps a dragon-type Eevee soaring through the skies on powerful wings, its roar echoing through the mountains. The possibilities are endless, limited only by our imagination and our understanding of Eevee's complex genetic code. The discovery of these dormant genes has ignited a new wave of research as scientists scramble to understand the factors that could trigger their activation. Some believe that exposure to new and exotic environments could be the key, while others suspect that certain rare and powerful items might hold the answer. And what about the role of the trainer in all of this? Could a trainer's bond with their Eevee, their love and support, somehow influence its evolutionary path? It's a question that has plagued researchers for years. A question that delves into the very nature of the relationship between humans and Pokémon. The answer, as you might expect, is complex and multifaceted. While the exact mechanisms are still being investigated, there is growing evidence that a trainer's emotional connection with their Eevee can indeed play a role in its evolution. This connection, it seems, can influence the expression of certain genes, subtly nudging Eevee towards one evolutionary path over another. Think of it like this. Eevee's genome is a garden, and the trainer is the gardener. The gardener can't directly control which flowers bloom, but they can influence the environment, providing the right nutrients, sunlight, and water to encourage certain plants to thrive. Similarly, a trainer can't directly dictate which evolution Eevee will undergo, but they can create an environment of love, support, and encouragement that can subtly shape its destiny. The implications of this discovery are profound. It suggests that the bond between humans and Pokémon is not merely a matter of companionship, but a powerful force that can shape the very fabric of their being. It challenges our understanding of evolution, suggesting that it is not simply a passive process driven by random mutations, but an active and dynamic interaction between an organism and its environment, including its social environment. But even with all these advancements in our understanding, Eevee remains an enigma. The more we learn, the more questions arise. For instance, what is the ultimate purpose of Eevee's genetic instability? Is it simply a quirk of nature, a random evolutionary experiment? Or is there a deeper, more profound reason for its existence? Some researchers believe that Eevee represents a glimpse into the future of Pokémon evolution, a preview of the incredible diversity and adaptability that may one day be possible for all Pokémon. Others suggest that Eevee plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem, its ability to adapt to different environments allowing it to thrive in a wide range of habitats. Whatever the reason, one thing is certain: Eevee is a treasure, a living testament to the power and wonder of evolution. Its genetic instability is not a weakness, but a strength, a source of endless potential and possibility. It reminds us that change is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced, that the greatest discoveries often lie just beyond the boundaries of our understanding. So, as you continue your journey through the Pokémon world, remember the lessons of Eevee. Embrace change, explore your potential, and never be afraid to evolve. For within each of us lies the capacity for transformation, the ability to become something truly extraordinary. We've peeled back the layers of Eevee's genetic code, explored the science behind its transformations, and even glimpsed the potential for future evolutions. But the story of Eevee isn't just a scientific one. It's a story of adaptation, resilience, and the enduring power of connection. And perhaps no evolution embodies these qualities more perfectly than Vaporeon. What happens when Eevee embraces the fluidity of water, the adaptability of the ocean? What mysteries lie beneath the surface of this aquatic transformation? That's exactly what we'll uncover next. Chapter 3. Vaporeon, the aquatic adaptation. From a blank slate, a being of infinite potential. That's the promise Eevee embodies, isn't it? And now we turn our attention to one of the most beloved expressions of that potential, Vaporeon. What is it about Vaporeon, the calming, serene presence? Or is it something deeper, a resonance with our own primal connection to water? We're about to dive deep, quite literally, into the lore, abilities, and characteristics that make Vaporeon so captivating. Prepare to explore its unique bond with the aquatic world and its enduring legacy across the Pokémon universe. Imagine, if you will, the moment of transformation. The familiar form of Eevee undergoing a profound shift. The application of a water stone, a catalyst unleashing a cascade of genetic restructuring. It's a visual spectacle, no doubt, but what's truly fascinating is the behind it all. Why water? Why this particular adaptation? Vaporeon isn't merely a Pokémon that water. It water. Its very cells are restructured, allowing it to melt seamlessly into the aquatic environment. Its body composition is said to be so similar to water that it becomes nearly invisible when submerged. Think about that for a moment. The ultimate camouflage. The perfect predator. Or perhaps, the perfect escape artist. But the adaptation goes far beyond mere camouflage. Vaporeon possesses the ability to control water, to manipulate its flow and pressure with incredible precision. Some accounts even suggest it can purify water, creating pristine oases in even the most polluted environments. Is it any wonder then that Vaporeon is often revered as a guardian of waterways, a protector of marine life? Its very existence seems to embody a harmonious balance between Pokémon and nature. This connection to water isn't just a matter of biology, it's woven into the very fabric of Vaporeon's being. It's reflected in its graceful movements, its calming aura, and its intuitive understanding of aquatic ecosystems. You see, Vaporeon isn't just the water, it's the water. It understands the currents, the tides, the subtle shifts in temperature and salinity. It can sense danger long before it arrives, predicting storms and underwater tremors with uncanny accuracy. But where does this deep connection come from? Is it simply a product of evolution, a random adaptation that proved advantageous? Or is there something more, a deeper resonance with the element of water itself? Consider the lore surrounding Vaporeon. Ancient texts often depict it as a mystical creature, a being of immense power and wisdom. Some legends even claim that Vaporeon is a descendant of ancient sea deities, imbued with the power to control the oceans themselves. While these stories may be fantastical, they speak to a deeper truth. Vaporeon embodies the power and mystery of the aquatic world. It represents the fluidity, adaptability, and resilience of life itself. And what about its abilities in battle? Vaporeon is far more than just a pretty face. Its access to powerful watertight moves makes it a formidable opponent. Hydro Pump, Aqua Tail, Scold. These are just a few of the weapons in its arsenal. But Vaporeon's true strength lies not just in its offensive capabilities, but in its incredible durability. Its high HP stat allows it to withstand even the most powerful attacks, making it a resilient and reliable member of any team. And let's not forget its signature ability, Water Absorb. This allows Vaporeon to heal itself when hit by water-type moves, turning a potential weakness into a strategic advantage. Imagine the frustration of an opponent unleashing a powerful Hydro Pump only to see Vaporeon absorb the attack and emerge even stronger. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Vaporeon is its role in the wider Pokémon universe. It's not just a creature to be battled and collected, it's a symbol, an icon. Think about its appearances in the various Pokémon games. From the original Red and Blue versions to the latest installments, Vaporeon has consistently been a popular choice among trainers. Its versatility, its beauty, and its undeniable power make it a valuable asset to any team. And what about the Pokémon anime? Vaporeon has made numerous appearances throughout the series, often depicted as a loyal and compassionate companion. Its graceful movements and calming presence make it a natural fit for the animated world. But its influence extends far beyond the games and anime. Vaporeon has become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring countless works of fan art, cosplay, and creative expression. Its image can be found on everything from t-shirts and posters to plush toys and collectible figurines. Why this enduring popularity? What is it about Vaporeon that resonates so deeply with fans of all ages? Perhaps it's the sense of tranquility it evokes. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, Vaporeon offers a moment of peace, a reminder of the beauty and serenity that can be found in the natural world, or perhaps it's the sense of wonder it inspires. Vaporeon embodies the mystery and magic of the ocean, a realm that remains largely unexplored and full of untold secrets. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that Vaporeon has captured the hearts and minds of millions of people around the world. It's a testament to the power of imagination, the enduring appeal of the Pokémon universe, and the timeless fascination with the element of water. Think back to that Waterstone, the catalyst for Vaporeon's transformation. It represents the potential for change, the ability to adapt and evolve in response to new challenges and opportunities. And isn't that what life is all about? Embracing change, adapting to new circumstances, and striving to become the best version of ourselves. Vaporeon, in its own unique way, embodies the spirit of transformation. It reminds us that we all have the potential to evolve, to grow, and to become something truly extraordinary. So, the next time you see a Vaporeon, take a moment to appreciate its beauty, its grace, and its connection to the aquatic world. Remember that it's more than just a Pokémon. It's a symbol of hope, a reminder of the power of transformation, and a testament to the enduring appeal of the natural world. But what about the other evolutions? What about the electrifying power of Jolteon, crackling with energy and ready to unleash a storm? We'll delve into that next, exploring the secrets of its lightning-fast evolution. Chapter 4: Jolteon, Harnessing the Power of Lightning. Imagine a sudden spark, a jolt of pure, unadulterated energy coursing through every fibre of your being. That, in essence, is Jolteon. But where does this raw power originate? How does the gentle, adaptable Eevee transform into a creature crackling with electric potential? We've explored the origins of Eevee, the mystery of its genetic code, and the serene adaptation of Vaporeon. We've delved into the earthiness of Leafeon and the darkness of Umbreon. Now, prepare yourself for a surge, a rush of electrifying insight as we uncover the secrets of Jolteon. Eevee, as we know, possesses a genetic structure unlike any other Pokémon. It's a blank canvas, a blueprint ripe with possibility. But possibility requires a catalyst, a trigger to initiate change. In the case of Jolteon, that trigger comes in the form of a thunderstone. But what exactly a thunderstone? These radiant, jagged stones are said to be infused with the very essence of lightning. Legends whisper of their formation during violent thunderstorms, forged in the crucible of atmospheric energy. Holding one, it's said, feels like grasping a miniature storm, a contained chaos yearning to be unleashed. When exposed to the unique genetic makeup of Eevee, the Thunderstone initiates a rapid, almost explosive transformation. The gentle fur bristles becoming sharp and needle-like. The docile eyes sharpen, reflecting the frenetic energy that now courses through its veins. Its very form contorts, becoming lean and aerodynamic, built for speed and agility. The change is dramatic, almost jarring. It's a complete overhaul, a rewriting of Eevee's fundamental nature. The question is, why this specific transformation? Why electricity? What is it about the Thunderstone that dictates this particular evolutionary path? The answer perhaps lies in the very nature of electricity itself. It is a force of pure potential, a conduit for energy, a source of unparalleled speed and reaction time. These are all qualities that would greatly benefit a creature in the wild. Imagine a world teeming with predators, a constant struggle for survival. In such an environment, speed is paramount. The ability to react instantly, to move with lightning-fast reflexes, can mean the difference between life and death. Jolteon embodies this survival strategy perfectly. Its lithe frame and needle-like fur minimize wind resistance, allowing it to reach incredible speeds. Its electric charge amplifies its reflexes, making it a blur of motion. It's a predator, yes, but also a survivor, perfectly adapted to its environment. But Jolteon is more than just a speed demon. The electric charge that permeates its body also grants it a formidable arsenal of offensive capabilities. It can unleash bolts of pure energy, paralyzing its opponents or delivering devastating shocks. Its fur crackles with static electricity, deterring would-be attackers. Think of it as a living lightning rod, a walking power plant. It is a creature of pure energy, capable of both incredible speed and devastating attacks. But this power comes at a price. The constant influx of electricity can make Jolteon highly strung, almost volatile. It is a creature of extremes, prone to bursts of frenetic energy and sudden mood swings. It requires careful training and a patient hand to channel its power effectively. This inherent volatility is also reflected in its appearance. Its spiky fur, while aerodynamic, also gives it a somewhat aggressive, even intimidating look. Its eyes are constantly scanning, always alert for potential threats. It is a creature on edge, always ready to react. Despite its somewhat intimidating appearance, Jolteon is not inherently malicious. It is simply a creature driven by instinct, shaped by the forces of its environment. With proper training and care, it can be a loyal and devoted companion. In fact, many trainers find Jolteon's energetic nature to be quite endearing. Its playful antics and boundless enthusiasm can be infectious. It is a creature full of life, a constant reminder of the power and beauty of the natural world. But let's delve deeper into Jolteon's abilities. What exactly is it capable of? How does it harness the power of lightning? One of Jolteon's signature moves is Pin Missile. Its sharpened fur, charged with electricity, can be launched as a volley of projectiles. Each needle-like spike delivers a painful shock upon impact, disrupting the opponent's movements and causing significant damage. Another iconic move is Thunder. Jolteon can summon a powerful bolt of lightning from the sky, unleashing it upon its target with devastating force. This attack requires a great deal of energy and focus, but the results are often catastrophic. Then there's the move, Discharge. Jolteon releases a massive burst of electrical energy, shocking everything in its immediate vicinity. This attack is particularly effective against multiple opponents, but it also carries the risk of self-inflicted damage if not properly controlled. Beyond its offensive capabilities, Jolteon also possesses remarkable speed and agility. It can use moves like Quick Attack to strike first in battle, gaining a crucial advantage. It can also use Agility to further boost its speed, becoming virtually untouchable. But perhaps Jolteon's most impressive ability is its capacity to absorb electricity. It can draw power from external sources such as thunderstorms or power plants to replenish its own energy reserves. This ability allows it to sustain prolonged battles and endure even the most grueling conditions. This brings us to an interesting point. Could Jolteon, in theory, evolve further? Could it potentially absorb so much energy that it transcends its current form? The answer, as with many things related to Eevee, remains shrouded in mystery. There is no documented evidence of a further evolution for Jolteon. However, given Eevee's unique genetic potential, it is not entirely outside the realm of possibility. Imagine a Jolteon that has mastered the art of energy absorption, a creature so saturated with electricity that it has become a living conduit for lightning. What new abilities would it possess? What new forms would it take? The possibilities are endless, limited only by the imagination. But for now, Jolteon remains a testament to the power of adaptation, a symbol of speed, energy, and the raw potential that lies dormant within us all. Now, let's explore some of Jolteon's characteristics. What makes it tick? What are its likes and dislikes? Jolteon, as you might expect, thrives in environments with high levels of electrical activity. It is often found near power plants, thunderstorms, and other sources of energy. It seems to draw strength and vitality from these environments. Conversely, Jolteon tends to avoid areas with low levels of electricity. It becomes sluggish and lethargic in these environments, its energy reserves depleted. It is a creature that needs to be constantly charged, both literally and figuratively. Jolteon also has a strong aversion to water. While not inherently weak to water-type attacks, it is uncomfortable and vulnerable in wet conditions. Its fur becomes matted and heavy, hindering its speed and agility. This aversion to water is likely a survival mechanism. Electricity and water, as we know, do not mix. A Jolteon caught in a heavy rainstorm is at risk of electrocution, making it an easy target for predators. Despite its somewhat prickly exterior, Jolteon is a social creature. It enjoys the company of other Pokémon, particularly those with similar energy levels. It often engages in playful sparring matches, testing its speed and agility against its peers. Jolteon also forms strong bonds with its trainers. It is a loyal and devoted companion, always eager to please. It responds well to positive reinforcement and thrives in an environment of trust and mutual respect. However, Jolteon can also be quite stubborn and independent. It has a strong will and a fierce sense of pride. It does not respond well to being controlled or manipulated. To train a Jolteon effectively, you must earn its respect. You must demonstrate that you are worthy of its trust. You must provide it with the stimulation and challenges it needs to thrive. In return, Jolteon will reward you with unwavering loyalty, boundless energy, and a power unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a creature that will push you to your limits, inspiring you to become the best version of yourself. Now, let's consider Jolteon's role in the broader Pokémon world. How does it interact with other Pokémon? What is its place in the ecosystem? Jolteon, as a predator, plays an important role in maintaining the balance of nature. It helps to control populations of smaller Pokémon, preventing them from overgrazing or depleting resources. However, Jolteon is not a mindless killing machine. It is a selective hunter, targeting only the weakest and most vulnerable prey. It also avoids unnecessary conflict, preferring to conserve its energy for more important tasks. Jolteon also has a symbiotic relationship with certain other Pokémon. For example, it often works alongside ground-type Pokémon, using its electricity to weaken the ground and make it easier for them to burrow. It also has a natural rivalry with water-type Pokémon. This rivalry is not necessarily malicious, but rather a reflection of their contrasting natures. Electricity and water are opposing forces, and Jolteon and water-type Pokémon often clash over territory and resources. In the Pokémon anime and games, Jolteon has consistently been portrayed as a powerful and versatile Pokémon. It is a popular choice among trainers due to its speed, attack power, and unique abilities. It has also been featured prominently in various Pokémon movies and spin-off games. Its lightning-fast movements and electrifying attacks make it a visually stunning and exciting Pokémon to watch in action. But beyond its combat prowess, Jolteon also represents something deeper. It embodies the power of potential, the transformative force of energy, and the importance of adapting to change. It is a reminder that even the most gentle and unassuming creatures can possess incredible power, waiting to be unleashed. It is a symbol of hope, inspiring us to embrace our own potential and strive to become the best versions of ourselves. And what about the evolutionary process itself? We know the Thunderstone is required, but what's happening on a molecular level? Is it simply a surge of energy that forces the change? Or is there something more intricate at play? Scientists have long theorized that the Thunderstone's energy interacts with Eevee's unstable genetic code, triggering a cascade of mutations. These mutations, while seemingly random, are actually guided by the stone's inherent properties, leading to the specific transformation into Jolteon. Imagine a complex lock-and-key mechanism. Eevee's genetic code is the lock, and the Thunderstone's energy is the key. When the two come into contact, the key unlocks a hidden potential, allowing Eevee to transform into its electric-type form. But the exact details of this process remain elusive. Scientists are still working to fully understand the intricacies of Eevee's evolution, hoping to unlock even more secrets about its unique genetic makeup. Perhaps, one day, we will be able to artificially induce these evolutions, bypassing the need for evolution stones altogether. Imagine being able to choose the exact evolutionary path for your Eevee, tailoring its abilities to your specific needs. This, of course, raises ethical questions. Should we tamper with the natural order of evolution? Is it our right to manipulate the genetic code of another living creature? These are questions that we must grapple with as we continue to explore the mysteries of Pokémon evolution. The power to control evolution is a great responsibility, one that we must wield with caution and respect. But let's return to Jolteon. What lessons can we learn from this electrifying Pokémon? Jolteon teaches us the importance of embracing our own energy. It reminds us that we all possess a unique spark, a potential for greatness waiting to be ignited. It also teaches us the importance of adaptability. Jolteon is a master of adapting to its environment, using its speed and energy to overcome any challenge. Finally, Jolteon teaches us the importance of balance. It reminds us that even the most powerful forces must be controlled and channeled effectively. So, the next time you see a Jolteon, remember its story. Remember its origins as a gentle Eevee, its transformation into a creature of lightning, and its enduring power and resilience. Remember that within each of us lies the potential for greatness, waiting to be unleashed. And remember that with the right guidance and the right catalyst, we can all harness our inner energy and become something truly extraordinary. But the story of Eevee and its evolutions is far from over. We've explored the lightning-fast power of Jolteon, but what happens when Eevee embraces the flames within? Next, we'll delve into the fiery world of Flareon, uncovering the secrets of its warmth, passion, and connection to fire. Before we dive deeper into this incredible journey, I'm curious, where in the world are you watching this from? Drop a comment below and let our global community know. And if you're finding this as mind-blowing as I am, hit that like button to help more people discover this story. Chapter 5, Flareon, Embracing the Flames Within. Imagine, for a moment, the raw, untamed power of fire. The crackling energy, the mesmerizing dance of the flames, the sheer, unadulterated warmth that radiates from its very core. Now, picture that power, that passion, contained within a single Pokémon. That, my friends, is Flareon. We've journeyed through the mysteries of Eevee's genetic code, witnessed the aquatic grace of Vaporeon, and marveled at the electrifying speed of Jolteon. But now we delve into a realm of fiery intensity, a world where warmth and passion reign supreme. Flareon, the fire-type evolution of Eevee, embodies the very essence of combustion. It's more than just a Pokémon that breathes fire, it's a creature whose entire being is intertwined with the element. Its fluffy, cream-coloured fur, tipped with a vibrant orange, seems to shimmer with an inner heat, a constant reminder of the inferno that burns within. But what truly sets Flareon apart, what makes it so captivating, is the depth of its connection to fire. It's not just a power, it's a part of its identity, a reflection of its very soul. It's a bond forged through evolution, a transformation that unlocks the potential for unimaginable heat and energy. Think about the first time you encountered a Flareon. Maybe it was in the depths of a volcanic cave, or perhaps during a heated battle with a seasoned trainer. Whatever the circumstance, I'd bet you remember the intensity, the sheer presence it commanded. It's a Pokémon that demands respect, a creature that embodies the raw power of fire in every aspect of its being. But how does this transformation occur? How does Eevee, with its adaptable genetic structure, unlock the fiery potential within and become Flareon? The answer, as with all of Eevee's evolutions, lies in the power of specific stimuli. In Flareon's case, that catalyst is the Fire Stone. This vibrant crimson stone, pulsating with thermal energy, holds the key to unlocking Flareon's fiery form. When exposed to the Firestone's radiant energy, Eevee's unstable genetic code undergoes a dramatic shift, a metamorphosis that reshapes its very being. Imagine the scene. Eevee, hesitant yet curious, approaches the Firestone. As it draws closer, the stone begins to glow, bathing the surrounding area in a warm orange light. Eevee's fur bristles, its eyes widen, and a surge of energy courses through its body. The transformation begins. Its soft brown fur deepens into a creamy white, while tufts of vibrant orange sprout around its neck and tail. Its body becomes more compact, more resilient, built to withstand the intense heat it will soon generate. The change is complete. Eevee is gone, replaced by Flareon, a creature of fire and passion. Its eyes now gleam with an inner fire. Its breath carries the scent of smouldering embers, and its very presence radiates warmth. But the Firestone doesn't just trigger a physical transformation, it also unlocks new abilities, new powers that define Flareon's unique role in the Pokémon world. One of Flareon's most notable abilities is its control over its internal temperature. It can raise its body temperature to incredible heights, reaching up to 650 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt steel. Imagine the tactical advantage this provides in battle. Flareon can unleash scorching bursts of flame, incinerating opponents with ease. It can create waves of heat, debilitating its foes and creating a sweltering environment that favors its fiery nature. But Flareon's control over its temperature isn't just limited to offense. It can also use it defensively, creating a shield of intense heat that deflects incoming attacks. This ability, combined with its surprisingly high special defense stat, makes Flareon a formidable opponent in any battle. Beyond its control over temperature, Flareon also possesses a variety of fire-based attacks that make it a force to be reckoned with. Flamethrower, Fire Blast, and Flare Blitz are just a few examples of the devastating moves in its arsenal. Flamethrower, a classic fire-type move, allows Flareon to unleash a torrent of flames that scorches anything in its path. Fire Blast, a more powerful attack, creates a massive explosion of fire that can inflict serious damage on even the most resilient opponents. But perhaps Flareon's most iconic move is Flare Blitz, a high-risk, high-reward attack that embodies its fiery nature. In this move, Flareon engulfs itself in flames and charges at its opponent, delivering a devastating blow. However, the intensity of the flames also inflicts recoil damage on Flareon itself, making it a move that requires careful consideration. In the Pokémon world, Flareon is often associated with volcanic regions and areas with high concentrations of geothermal activity. It thrives in these environments, drawing energy from the Earth's natural heat to fuel its fiery powers. Trainers who choose to partner with Flareon often find themselves drawn to its passionate nature and unwavering loyalty. It's a Pokémon that forms strong bonds with its trainer, offering unwavering support and protection in times of need. But Flareon's connection to fire extends beyond its physical abilities and its natural habitat. It also reflects its personality, its inner spirit. It's a Pokémon that embodies passion, enthusiasm, and a zest for life. Think about the way a Flareon might approach a new challenge. It wouldn't hesitate, it wouldn't waver. It would charge headfirst, embracing the challenge with unwavering determination and a fiery spirit. That's the essence of Flareon. It's not just a fire-type Pokémon, it's a symbol of passion, of embracing the flames within and unleashing your full potential. It teaches us that true strength comes from within, from the fire that burns in our hearts. But Flareon's story, like all of Eevee's evolutions, is not without its complexities. There are whispers, rumors of untapped potential, of even greater control over its fiery abilities. Some believe that Flareon is capable of harnessing the very essence of fire, of manipulating flames with unparalleled precision and power. Imagine a Flareon that could summon walls of fire, creating impenetrable barriers that protect its allies. Or a Flareon that could infuse its flames with healing properties, soothing burns and mending wounds. These are just possibilities, of course, but they speak to the boundless potential that lies within Flareon, a potential that is just waiting to be unlocked. And it's this potential, this sense of endless possibility, that makes Flareon such a compelling and beloved Pokémon. It reminds us that we all have the capacity for greatness, that we all have the fire within us to achieve our dreams. So, the next time you see a Flareon, take a moment to appreciate its fiery spirit, its unwavering passion, and its boundless potential. It's a reminder that we should all embrace the flames within and strive to become the best versions of ourselves. But what about the Pokémon that seeks not the sun's blazing energy, but the tranquil power of the mind? What happens when Eevee embraces its psychic potential? Next, we explore the dawn of Espeon. Chapter 6, Espeon, the dawn of psychic potential. Imagine, if you will, a world where thoughts aren't confined to the skull, where intuition isn't just a feeling, but a tangible force. A world where the bonds of friendship are so strong, they unlock hidden potential. That world, my friends, is the world of Espeon. We've journeyed through the elemental transformations of Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, witnessed the grounded growth of Leafeon and Glaceon, and even felt the mysterious pull of Umbreon under the moonlit sky. But now, we turn our gaze inward, to the realm of the mind, to the dawn of psychic potential embodied by Espeon. But what makes Espeon so unique? What sets it apart from its elemental siblings? The answer lies not in a stone nor a specific location, but in something far more profound, the unwavering bond of friendship. Espeon, the sun Pokémon, is a creature of pure psychic energy. Sleek, elegant, and radiating an almost palpable aura of intelligence, it stands as a testament to the power of connection. Its violet fur, soft and plush, seems to shimmer with an inner light, and its large, intelligent eyes possess a knowing gaze that can feel almost unnerving. But it's not just its appearance that captivates. It's the way Espeon exists, attuned to the thoughts and feelings of its trainer, almost as if it were an extension of their very mind. It's a Pokémon that understands without needing to be told, anticipates needs before they're voiced, and offers comfort with a gentle nudge of its velvety head. Have you ever had a friend who just you? Someone who can sense when you're feeling down, even when you're trying to hide it? That's Espeon, amplified 1,000-fold. Its psychic abilities allow it to not only sense emotions, but to delve into the very thoughts and intentions of those around it. This heightened awareness isn't just a parlor trick, it's a survival mechanism. Espeon can predict its opponent's moves in battle with uncanny accuracy, allowing it to dodge attacks and strike with precision. It can also sense danger from afar, warning its trainer of impending threats long before they become apparent. But where does this incredible power come from? How does Eevee, a Pokémon already brimming with evolutionary potential, unlock this specific psychic path? The answer, as we hinted earlier, lies in the power of friendship. Unlike the other evolutions, Espeon doesn't require exposure to an elemental stone or a specific environment. Instead, It evolves when an Eevee with high friendship levels is leveled up during the daytime. Think about that for a moment. It's not about external forces shaping the Pokémon. It's about the internal bond, the deep connection forged between Eevee and its trainer. It's about the shared experiences, the mutual trust, and the unwavering affection that blossoms over time. The more time an Eevee spends with its trainer, the more it learns, the more it grows, and the stronger its connection becomes. This connection acts as a conduit, channeling the trainer's own positive energy and emotions into the Eevee's developing psychic abilities. But why daytime? Why is the sun a crucial component in this evolutionary process? The answer, perhaps, lies in the symbolism of the sun itself. The sun represents clarity, enlightenment, and the unveiling of truth. It's a source of life, energy, and warmth. It's during the day that we are most active, most engaged with the world around us, and most open to forging connections with others. The sunlight, therefore, acts as a catalyst, amplifying the already potent bond between Eevee and its trainer, allowing their shared energy to coalesce and trigger the psychic evolution. It's as if the sun itself is blessing the friendship, recognizing the strength of the connection and bestowing upon Eevee the power to tap into the unseen realms of the mind. But the evolution into Espeon isn't just about raw power, it's about responsibility. With its newfound abilities comes a heightened sense of empathy and a deep understanding of the complexities of the human heart. Espeon becomes a guardian, a confidant, and a partner in the truest sense of the word. It uses its psychic powers not for selfish gain, but to protect its trainer and those around it. It senses their fears, their hopes, and their dreams, and strives to help them achieve their full potential. It's a Pokémon that embodies compassion, loyalty, and the unwavering belief in the power of human connection. But what does it like to be an Espeon? What does it mean to experience the world through the lens of psychic energy? Imagine being able to perceive the world not just through your 5 senses, but through a 6th sense that allows you to tap into the thoughts and emotions of everyone around you. Imagine being able to anticipate danger before it strikes, to understand intentions before they're spoken, and to connect with others on a level that transcends words. It would be a world of constant stimulation, a symphony of thoughts and emotions swirling around you at all times. It would require immense focus and discipline to filter out the noise and hone in on the signals that truly matter. But it would also be a world of profound connection, a world where you could truly understand and empathize with others on a deep and meaningful level. It would be a world where you could use your abilities to make a real difference, to heal the wounded, to guide the lost, and to protect the innocent. This is the world of Espeon, a world of psychic potential, unlocked by the power of friendship and illuminated by the light of the sun. It's a world that reminds us that the greatest strength lies not in brute force, but in the connections we forge with others and the empathy we cultivate within ourselves. But the story of Espeon doesn't end with its evolution. In fact, it's just the beginning. For as Espeon grows and matures, its psychic abilities continue to develop, allowing it to unlock even greater potential. Some Espeon are said to be able to communicate telepathically with their trainers over vast distances, while others can even glimpse into the future, offering glimpses of what might be to those who are willing to listen. And as with all Pokémon, the bond between Espeon and its trainer is constantly evolving, growing stronger and deeper with each passing day. It's a relationship built on trust, respect, and unwavering affection, a partnership that can weather any storm and overcome any obstacle. But what happens when that bond is tested? What happens when Espeon faces a challenge that pushes its abilities to the limit? What happens when it encounters a force that threatens to unravel the very fabric of its psychic existence? These are questions that have plagued trainers and researchers for generations, and they are questions that we will continue to explore as we delve deeper into the mysteries of the Pokémon world. But for now, let us simply marvel at the beauty and power of Espeon, the Sun Pokémon, a testament to the transformative power of friendship and the boundless potential that lies within us all. Think about the implications of Espeon's existence. It challenges our understanding of evolution, of friendship, and of the very nature of consciousness. It suggests that the bonds we forge with others can have a profound impact on our own development, unlocking hidden potential and shaping us into something greater than we ever thought possible. It also raises questions about the ethics of psychic abilities. Is it right to delve into the minds of others without their consent? What are the potential consequences of tampering with the delicate balance of the human psyche? These are not easy questions, and they are questions that we must grapple with as we continue to explore the ever-expanding world of Pokémon. But one thing is certain. Espeon is a reminder that the greatest power lies not in physical strength, but in the strength of our minds and the strength of our connections with others. It's a Pokémon that inspires us to be more compassionate, more understanding, and more open to the possibilities that lie within us all. So, the next time you see an Espeon, take a moment to appreciate its beauty, its intelligence, and its unwavering loyalty. Remember that it is a symbol of the power of friendship, a testament to the transformative potential of the human heart, and a beacon of hope in a world that often feels dark and uncertain. But the sun always sets, doesn't it? And with the setting sun comes the rise of another kind of power, a power born of shadows and fueled by the mysteries of the night. A power that, in its own way, is just as profound and just as transformative as the psychic potential of Espeon. And that, my friends, is the power of Umbreon. But how does Eevee tap into this contrasting force? What kind of bond is needed to unlock the secrets held within the darkness? That's a story for another time. Chapter 7: Umbreon, the mysterious allure of darkness. Imagine a world bathed in the soft glow of moonlight, where shadows dance and secrets stir. A world where power isn't about brute force, but about cunning, strategy, and a deep understanding of the unseen. This is the world of Umbreon. After the dazzling burst of light and psychic energy that births Espeon, one might think the possibilities of Eevee's evolution had reached their peak. But the truth, as we're about to discover, is that Eevee's adaptability knows no bounds. It's a chameleon of the Pokémon world, capable of not just shifting its elemental allegiance, but also its very essence. Prepare to step out of the sunlight and into the embrace of the night, because we're about to unravel the mysteries of the Dark-type evolution, Umbreon. What makes Umbreon so captivating? Is it the sleek, midnight black fur that seems to absorb the very light around it? Or is it the mesmerizing golden rings that adorn its body, glowing with an otherworldly luminescence? Perhaps it's the air of quiet confidence, the sense that this is a Pokémon that knows far more than it lets on. Umbreon is more than just a dark type, it's an embodiment of elegance and strategy. Forget the raw power of a Flareon or the electric frenzy of a Jolteon. Umbreon operates on a different plane, relying on its sharp intellect, unwavering focus, and a deep connection to the shadows. It's a master of misdirection, a strategist who anticipates its opponent's every move. But how does an Eevee, a creature known for its adaptability, transform into this nocturnal enigma? The answer, as with so many of Eevee's evolutions, lies in the bond it shares with its trainer. However, the path to Umbreon is unlike any other. It's not about elemental stones or exposure to specific environments. It's about the subtle dance of friendship, nurtured under the watchful eye of the moon. To unlock Umbreon's potential, an Eevee must be deeply connected to its trainer, a bond forged through countless battles, shared adventures, and unwavering trust. But that's not all. This bond must be honed during the twilight hours, under the influence of the moon's ethereal glow. Think about it. The night is a time of introspection, a time when secrets are revealed and true intentions are laid bare. It's a time when the veil between the conscious and the subconscious thins, allowing for deeper connections to form. And it's during these moments, when Eevee and its trainer are at their most vulnerable and most connected, that the transformation begins. As the moon climbs higher in the sky, bathing the world in its silvery light, Eevee's genetic code begins to shift. The energy of the night seeps into its very being, reshaping its cells, altering its instincts, and awakening a power that lies dormant within. The golden rings that adorn Umbreon are not merely aesthetic, they are conduits of lunar energy, amplifying its senses and enhancing its connection to the shadows. They pulse with a soft, ethereal light, a beacon in the darkness, warning potential foes of Umbreon's presence. These rings also serve another, more subtle purpose. They react to Umbreon's emotions, glowing brighter when it's happy and dimming when it's threatened. This allows Umbreon to communicate its feelings to its trainer without uttering a single word, further strengthening their bond. But what about Umbreon's abilities? How does this creature of the night fare in battle? As a Dark-type Pokémon, Umbreon excels in strategic combat, utilizing moves that exploit its opponent's weaknesses and vulnerabilities. Moves like Moonlight allow Umbreon to harness the energy of the moon to heal itself, replenishing its health and extending its longevity in battle. It's a testament to Umbreon's connection to the night, a reminder that its power is drawn from the very essence of the moon. Then there's Dark Pulse, a powerful attack that unleashes a concentrated wave of dark energy, capable of staggering even the most formidable opponents. It's a move that embodies Umbreon's strategic prowess, allowing it to disrupt its opponent's rhythm and seize control of the battle. And let's not forget Toxic, an insidious move that poisons the opponent, slowly draining their health over time. It's a reflection of Umbreon's cunning, its ability to wear down its opponents through attrition and strategic maneuvering. Umbreon isn't about overwhelming force, it's about calculated precision, about exploiting weaknesses, and about outsmarting its opponents at every turn. It's a chess master on the battlefield, always several moves ahead, anticipating its opponent's every action. But Umbreon's allure extends beyond its strategic abilities and elegant appearance. It's a Pokémon steeped in mystery, a creature that embodies the enigmatic nature of the night. Its lore is filled with tales of its loyalty, its cunning, and its unwavering devotion to its trainer. In some cultures, Umbreon is revered as a guardian of the night, a protector of those who wander in the darkness. It's said that Umbreon can sense danger from miles away, using its heightened senses to guide lost travelers to safety. Other cultures view Umbreon with suspicion, associating it with the unknown and the unpredictable. They believe that Umbreon possesses a hidden power, a connection to the shadows that can be both a blessing and a curse. Regardless of the cultural interpretation, one thing remains constant. Umbreon is a creature of immense respect, a Pokémon that commands attention wherever it goes. Its presence is both calming and unsettling, a reminder that there are forces at play in the world that we may never fully understand. Umbreon's role in various Pokémon media further solidifies its status as a fan favorite. From its appearances in the animated series to its presence in the trading card game, Umbreon has consistently captivated audiences with its unique design and compelling personality. In the Pokémon anime, Umbreon is often portrayed as a loyal and dependable companion, a steadfast ally who will stop at nothing to protect its trainer. Its calm and collected demeanor makes it a valuable asset in any team, providing a sense of stability and reassurance in the face of adversity. In the Pokémon trading card game, Umbreon is a highly sought-after card, known for its strategic abilities and powerful attacks. Its rarity and desirability have made it a valuable addition to any collector's deck. But perhaps the most compelling aspect of Umbreon is its connection to friendship. The fact that it evolves through a strong bond with its trainer, nurtured under the light of the moon, speaks volumes about the importance of companionship and loyalty. Umbreon is a reminder that true strength lies not in raw power, but in the connections we forge with others. It's a testament to the power of friendship, a symbol of the unwavering bond between trainer and Pokémon. So, the next time you find yourself wandering in the darkness, remember the elegance and strategy of Umbreon. Remember its connection to the night, its loyalty to its trainer, and its unwavering devotion to its friends. And perhaps, just perhaps, you'll catch a glimpse of its golden rings, glowing softly in the distance, guiding you safely on your way. We've explored the shadows, uncovered the secrets of Umbreon, and delved into the strategic mind of this nocturnal wonder. But the Eevee story is far from over. The forest awaits, teeming with life. and a certain moss rock calls to a new evolution. What wonders of nature will be revealed? What new form will Eevee take? Join us next time as we venture into the verdant realm of Leafeon. I hope you're as amazed by this as I am. If you want to stay updated on more content like this, make sure to subscribe and join our community of curious minds. Trust me, what's coming next will challenge everything you thought you knew. Chapter 8. Leafeon, a symphony of nature and growth. Imagine a place where sunlight filters through a canopy of emerald leaves, where the air hums with the quiet energy of life, and where the very ground beneath your feet pulses with a gentle, verdant rhythm. This is the domain of Leafeon, the embodiment of nature's serene beauty and quiet strength. After the electrifying spark of Jolteon, the passionate blaze of Flareon, the focused psychic energy of Espeon, and the mysterious shadows of Umbreon, we arrive at a being of profound tranquility. Forget the crackling energy or burning intensity. With Leafeon, it's about something far more subtle, far more profound, a connection to the very essence of life itself. But what exactly makes this evolution so unique? What secrets lie hidden within its leafy exterior? And how does Eevee, a creature of such boundless potential, tap into the Earth's energy to become this verdant wonder? To understand Leafeon, you must first understand its world. Picture a sprawling forest, ancient and wise, where sunlight dapples the forest floor. The scent of damp earth and blooming flowers fills the air. It is a place of quiet contemplation, of slow, deliberate growth. This is the environment that resonates with Leafeon, the environment that shapes its very being. Unlike its elemental siblings who draw power from fire, lightning, or water, Leafeon draws its energy directly from the earth. It's a symbiotic relationship, a dance between creature and environment. The forest nourishes Leafeon, and in turn, Leafeon protects and nurtures the forest. But how does this transformation occur? What is the catalyst that unlocks Leafeon's verdant potential? The answer lies in a special location, the moss rock. Imagine a large, ancient boulder, its surface covered in a thick, vibrant layer of moss. This isn't just any moss, it's a living conduit, a nexus of natural energy. When Eevee is brought near this moss rock, something extraordinary happens. The Earth's energy begins to resonate with Eevee's unique genetic structure, triggering a transformation unlike any other. It's not a sudden, violent burst of energy like the electric shock of a thunderstone. Instead, it's a slow, deliberate process, a merging of two souls, Eevee and the forest itself. Eevee's cells begin to adapt, to change, to embrace the essence of the plant kingdom. Its fur gradually transforms into leaves, its body becomes infused with chlorophyll, and its very being becomes attuned to the rhythms of nature. But the moss rock isn't just a trigger, it's a teacher. It imparts ancient knowledge, wisdom gleaned from centuries of slow, deliberate growth. It teaches Eevee the language of the forest, the secrets of the earth, and the delicate balance of the ecosystem. And so, Leafeon emerges, a testament to the power of nature and the boundless potential within Eevee. Its body is a living tapestry of leaves, each one a tiny solar panel, capturing sunlight and converting it into energy. It moves with a graceful fluidity, blending seamlessly into the surrounding foliage. But Leafeon is more than just a beautiful creature. It's a powerful protector of the forest. Its senses are incredibly acute, allowing it to detect even the slightest disturbance in the environment. It can sense approaching danger, identify the faintest scent of pollution, and even communicate with other plant life. Leafeon's abilities are as diverse and fascinating as the forest itself. It can manipulate plant growth, summoning vines to ensnare enemies, or creating shields of interwoven branches. It can heal injured plants with a touch, restoring them to their former vitality. And it can even communicate with other Pokémon through a series of subtle rustling sounds and earthy scents. One of Leafeon's most remarkable abilities is its camouflage. It can perfectly blend into its surroundings, becoming virtually invisible to the untrained eye. This makes it an excellent scout, able to gather information and assess threats without being detected. But Leafeon's true strength lies not in its offensive abilities, but in its deep connection to nature. It's a creature of peace, preferring to resolve conflicts through diplomacy and understanding. It believes in the power of harmony, in the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Imagine encountering a Leafeon in its natural habitat. You would likely be struck by its serene presence, its aura of calm and tranquility. It would observe you with intelligent, knowing eyes, assessing your intentions. If it sensed no threat, it might even approach you, offering a gentle nod of greeting. But don't mistake its gentle nature for weakness. Leafeon is a formidable opponent when provoked. It will fiercely defend its territory and its fellow Pokémon, using its knowledge of the forest to its advantage. Think about a trainer who chooses to partner with a Leafeon. This is not a trainer who seeks brute strength or flashy displays of power. This is a trainer who values peace, harmony, and a deep connection to nature. They understand the importance of balance, of respecting the environment, and of living in harmony with all living things. A Leafeon and its trainer would likely spend their days exploring the forest, studying plant life, and protecting the ecosystem. They would work together to heal injured animals, clear away pollution, and educate others about the importance of conservation. The bond between a Leafeon and its trainer would be one of mutual respect and understanding. They would communicate through a series of subtle cues, a shared language of nature. The trainer would learn to listen to the whispers of the wind, to understand the language of the trees, and to appreciate the beauty of the natural world. But what about Leafeon's weaknesses? Like all Pokémon, it has its vulnerabilities. Its grass typing makes it susceptible to fire, flying, poison, bug, and ice-type attacks. However, a skilled trainer can compensate for these weaknesses by utilizing strategic planning and teamwork. Leafeon can learn a variety of moves to counter its weaknesses. For example, it can learn Dig to protect itself from electric-type attacks, or Sunny Day to boost the power of its fire-type attacks. It can also learn moves like Aerial Ace to deal with bug-type opponents. Ultimately, Leafeon's strength lies not in its individual abilities, but in its ability to work in harmony with its trainer and its environment. It's a creature of balance, of resilience, and of unwavering dedication to protecting the natural world. Now, consider the implications of Leafeon's existence. It represents a powerful message about the importance of conservation, of respecting the environment, and of living in harmony with nature. It reminds us that we are all interconnected, that the health of the planet is directly linked to our own well-being. Leafeon's existence also challenges us to reconsider our relationship with technology. In a world increasingly dominated by artificial intelligence and virtual reality, Leafeon reminds us of the importance of connecting with the natural world, of grounding ourselves in the earth, and of appreciating the beauty of the simple things in life. But beyond its environmental message, Leafeon also embodies a powerful personal message. It teaches us the importance of finding our own inner peace, of connecting with our own inner nature, and of embracing our own unique potential. Just as Eevee must find the right environment to evolve into Leafeon, we too must find the right environment to flourish. We must surround ourselves with people who support and encourage us, who help us to grow and to reach our full potential. And just as Leafeon draws strength from the earth, we too must draw strength from our roots, from our values, and from our beliefs. We must stay grounded in what is important to us, even when faced with challenges and adversity. Leafeon is a reminder that true strength lies not in brute force, but in inner peace, in resilience, and in a deep connection to something larger than ourselves. It's a reminder that we are all capable of extraordinary things, if we only embrace our own unique potential and find the right environment to flourish. Think about the impact Leafeon has had on the Pokémon world. It has inspired countless artists, writers, and musicians. It has become a symbol of peace, harmony, and environmental awareness. It has touched the hearts of millions of people around the world. And it all started with a single Eevee, a creature of boundless potential, who found its way to a moss rock and embraced its verdant destiny. Leafeon is a testament to the power of nature, the beauty of balance, and the enduring appeal of the Pokémon world. It's a reminder that even in a world of fantastical creatures and extraordinary abilities, the most important things in life are often the simplest: connection, harmony, and a deep appreciation for the natural world. But what if the process of evolution wasn't just about adapting to an environment, but about shaping it? What if Leafeon's influence extended beyond its immediate surroundings, subtly altering the very fabric of the forest itself? That's a question that leads us to the serene beauty, the chilling elegance of our next evolution. GGG. Glaceon. Chapter 9. Glaceon. The serene beauty of ice and snow. Imagine standing at the edge of a frozen lake, the air so crisp it bites at your cheeks, each breath a visible cloud against the stark white landscape. The silence is profound, broken only by the faint whisper of wind and the crunch of snow beneath your boots. It's a scene of serene beauty, a place where time seems to slow, where the world is hushed and still. And it's in this very environment, amidst the biting cold and the glistening ice, that we find Glaceon, the ice-type evolution. But what makes Glaceon so captivating? What secrets lie beneath its serene exterior? Is it simply an Eevee that has adapted to the cold, or is there something more profound at play? Prepare to journey into the heart of winter as we unravel the mysteries of Glaceon, a Pokémon whose very essence is intertwined with the beauty and power of ice. We've explored Eevee's extraordinary ability to adapt, to evolve into forms that reflect its environment. We've seen how Vaporeon embraced the water, how Jolteon harnessed lightning, and how Flareon embodied the fiery spirit. But Glaceon represents something different, something more refined. It's not just about survival, it's about thriving in an environment that would challenge most creatures. It's about finding beauty in the starkness, elegance in the cold. Think about the last time you saw ice form. Perhaps it was on a window pane during a winter storm, or maybe in a perfectly sculpted ice sculpture. There's a delicate artistry to it, a crystalline structure that is both fragile and incredibly strong. Glaceon embodies this duality perfectly. It possesses a grace and elegance that belies its icy power, a power that can freeze its surroundings in an instant. Glaceon's physical appearance is a testament to its icy nature. Its fur is a shimmering, light blue reminiscent of glacial ice. Diamond-shaped markings adorn its forehead and legs, like intricate snowflakes etched onto its skin. Its eyes are a piercing blue, mirroring the depths of a frozen lake, holding a gaze that seems to penetrate the very soul. But it's not just its appearance that makes Glaceon so unique. It's the way it interacts with its environment, the way it controls the cold, the way it seems to become one with the ice and snow. Imagine watching a Glaceon move across a frozen landscape. It glides effortlessly, its movements fluid and graceful, leaving no trace in the pristine snow. It's as if it were born of the ice itself, a creature perfectly adapted to its frozen domain. So, how does an Eevee transform into this embodiment of icy elegance? The answer lies in a specific location, a place where the power of ice permeates the very earth, the ice rock. Unlike the elemental stones that trigger the evolutions of Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, the ice rock is a natural formation, a geological anomaly that radiates an intense cold. It's said that the ice rock draws energy from the surrounding glaciers and frozen landscapes, concentrating it into a potent source of icy power. When an Eevee is exposed to the ice rock's influence, something extraordinary happens. Its body begins to adapt, to change, to transform. The intense cold stimulates its cells, causing them to rearrange and evolve. Its fur becomes more dense, providing greater insulation against the freezing temperatures. Its internal systems adapt to process the cold, allowing it to thrive in an environment that would be hostile to other Pokémon. But the transformation is not merely physical. The ice rock also influences Eevee's very being, shaping its personality and its connection to the cold. It becomes calmer, more serene, more attuned to the subtle energies of the ice and snow. It develops an innate understanding of the cold, learning how to control it, how to harness its power, how to use it to protect itself and its allies. Think of it like this. Imagine placing a seed in fertile soil. The soil provides the nutrients and the environment necessary for the seed to sprout and grow. The ice rock acts as the soil for Eevee, providing the necessary energy and environment for it to evolve into Glaceon. The process is not instantaneous. It requires time, patience, and a deep connection between Eevee and the ice rock. It's a gradual transformation, a slow and deliberate dance between nature and potential. As Eevee spends more time near the ice rock, it becomes increasingly attuned to its energy, its body and mind, slowly but surely transforming into the elegant ice-type Pokémon we know as Glaceon. But what exactly does this icy transformation grant Glaceon? What abilities does it possess that make it such a formidable opponent and such a captivating creature? One of Glaceon's most notable abilities is its mastery over ice. It can manipulate ice with incredible precision, creating intricate ice sculptures, summoning blizzards, and freezing its opponents solid. Imagine a Glaceon facing off against an opponent. With a flick of its tail, it can conjure a wall of ice, deflecting attacks and creating a barrier between itself and its foe. Or, it can unleash a chilling blast of icy air, freezing its opponent in place, leaving them vulnerable to attack. Its signature move, Ice Beam, is a testament to its icy power. It gathers the cold energy within its body and releases it in a concentrated beam of pure ice. This beam can freeze almost anything it touches, turning even the most formidable opponents into frozen statues. But Glaceon's abilities extend beyond simple ice manipulation. It also possesses a remarkable ability to control its body temperature. It can lower its body temperature to near absolute zero, making it virtually immune to the effects of the cold. This allows it to thrive in even the most extreme environments, from the frigid peaks of snow-capped mountains to the frozen wastelands of the Arctic. Furthermore, Glaceon can use its icy powers to enhance its physical abilities. It can freeze the ground beneath its feet, creating a slippery surface that allows it to move with incredible speed and agility. It can also encase its claws in ice, turning them into razor-sharp weapons that can tear through even the toughest armor. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Glaceon's abilities is its connection to the spirit of the cold. It's said that Glaceon can sense the emotions of others, particularly those who are feeling cold or lonely. It can then use its icy powers to soothe and comfort them, creating a sense of warmth and security in the face of the cold. Imagine a lost traveler stranded in a blizzard, shivering and alone. A Glaceon appears, its eyes filled with compassion. It uses its icy powers to create a small shelter, shielding the traveler from the wind and snow. It then lowers its body temperature, creating a warm and comforting aura that melts away the traveler's fear and loneliness. This ability to connect with others on an emotional level is what truly sets Glaceon apart. It's not just a powerful ice-type Pokémon, it's a compassionate and caring creature that uses its icy powers to help those in need. In the Pokémon world, Glaceon has made its mark in countless battles and competitions. Its icy powers and strategic mind make it a formidable opponent, capable of taking down even the most powerful Pokémon. Trainers who choose Glaceon as their partner often find themselves drawn to its serene nature and its unwavering loyalty. But Glaceon's role extends beyond the battlefield. It has also become a symbol of elegance and beauty, a creature that embodies the spirit of the cold in its most refined form. It's often featured in art and literature, its image adorning everything from paintings and sculptures to books and films. In the Pokémon anime, Glaceon has been showcased as a powerful and graceful Pokémon, often depicted as a loyal companion to its trainer. Its icy powers have been used to overcome challenges and protect its friends, demonstrating its courage and its unwavering commitment to justice. In the Pokémon games, Glaceon is a valuable asset to any team, its icy powers providing a strategic advantage against a variety of opponents. Its ability to freeze its opponents and control the battlefield makes it a force to be reckoned with. But beyond its competitive prowess, Glaceon also represents something more profound: the importance of adapting to one's environment and finding beauty in the unexpected. It teaches us that even in the harshest of conditions, there is always the potential for growth and transformation. It reminds us that true strength lies not only in physical power, but also in compassion, empathy, and the ability to connect with others on an emotional level. So, as we conclude our exploration of Glaceon, let us reflect on the lessons it has taught us. Let us remember the elegance of the ice, the power of adaptation, and the importance of compassion. And let us carry these lessons with us as we continue our journey through the fascinating world of Pokémon. But what if Eevee's journey didn't end with ice? What if the tapestry of its potential extended beyond the frozen landscapes? As the sun sets on the icy horizon, casting long shadows across the snow, a new question arises, beckoning us towards a different kind of evolution, one that thrives not on the cold, but on the very bonds of affection. What happens when Eevee's heart, instead of its environment, becomes the catalyst for change? Next, we venture into a realm of friendship, empathy, and the dazzling light of the fairy type as we uncover the secrets of Sylveon. Chapter 10: Sylveon, a tapestry of bonds and fairy light. Sylveon. Just the name conjures images of ribbons, of light, of something magical. After witnessing the raw power of Flareon's flames, the crackling energy of Jolteon, even the quiet strength of Leafeon, what are we to make of this embodiment of affection? Is it merely cute, a confection of pink and white? Or is there something more profound at play? We've explored the science, the mythology, even the psychology behind Eevee and its evolutions. We've seen how a simple stone can trigger a dramatic transformation, how environment shapes destiny, and how even the strongest bonds of friendship can unlock hidden potential. But Sylveon defies easy categorization. It demands a different kind of understanding. Forget the harsh realities of elemental advantage for a moment. Forget even the drive to become the strongest trainer. Sylveon asks us to consider something far more fundamental, the power of connection. Think about it. All the other evolutions, in some way, channel an external force. Fire, water, electricity, the sun, the moon, the earth, the ice. They tap into something already present in the world and mold themselves to it. Sylveon, however, seems to generate its power from within, from the very essence of its relationships. But how? How can something as seemingly intangible as affection manifest as tangible power? To answer that, we need to delve deeper into the lore surrounding this enigmatic Pokémon. Sylveon, the intertwining Pokémon. That's its official designation. But the word intertwining is so much more than just a description of its ribbon-like feelers. It speaks to the very core of its being. Sylveon doesn't just exist alongside its trainer, it becomes inextricably linked to them. Consider the Pokédex entries. They consistently emphasize Sylveon's ability to calm and reassure. One entry even states that it uses its feelers to soothe conflict, to quell anger and fear. It's not just about being cute, it's about actively creating a sense of harmony and well-being. But where does this power come from? Is it some innate ability, a biological quirk that allows it to manipulate emotions? Or is it something more, transcendent? Perhaps the answer lies in the ribbons themselves. These aren't just decorative appendages. They're extensions of Sylveon's own nervous system, sensory organs that allow it to perceive and interact with the emotions of those around it. Imagine, for a moment, the sheer volume of emotional data that Sylveon must process. Every joy, every sorrow, every fleeting moment of anxiety, it's all there, flowing through the bonds it shares with its trainer. And what does it do with all this information? It doesn't simply absorb it passively. It filters it, amplifies the positive emotions, and gently diffuses the negative ones. It's like a living, breathing emotional amplifier, constantly striving to create a state of equilibrium. But it's more than just a passive receiver. Sylveon actively seeks out connection. It wraps its feelers around its trainer's arm, not just for comfort, but to establish a deeper link, to create a conduit for the flow of emotions. Think of it like this. When you're feeling down, what's the first thing you crave? Often, it's a hug, a touch, some form of physical connection with someone you trust. That physical contact releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that help to alleviate stress and anxiety. Sylveon takes that natural human instinct and elevates it to an art form. Its ribbons aren't just a source of comfort, they're a tool for emotional healing, a way to actively manipulate the neurochemistry of those around it. And that, in turn, fuels its own power. The more love and affection it receives, the stronger it becomes. It's a self-perpetuating cycle of positive energy, a testament to the transformative power of connection. But let's move beyond the purely emotional and consider Sylveon's abilities in battle. What does it mean to fight with affection? Sylveon isn't about brute force. It's not about overwhelming its opponents with raw power. It's about strategy, about finesse, about using its unique abilities to disarm and confuse. Take its signature move, Fairy Wind. It might seem like a simple gust of air, but consider the implications. Sylveon isn't just blowing air, it's channeling its own emotional energy into a tangible force, a wave of pure affection that can disrupt and disorient its opponents. And then there's Draining Kiss, a move that sounds almost paradoxical. How can a kiss, a symbol of love and affection, be used to drain an opponent's energy? Perhaps the answer lies in the nature of emotional energy itself. Emotions are powerful forces, capable of influencing our physical and mental states. Sylveon, with its heightened sensitivity to emotions, can likely tap into this energy, drawing it from its opponents and using it to replenish its own. It's a subtle, almost insidious form of attack, one that relies on empathy and understanding rather than brute force. Sylveon doesn't just defeat its opponents, it understands them. It connects with them on an emotional level and then, almost gently, siphons away their strength. It's a far cry from the destructive power of a flamethrower or the raw force of a thunderbolt. But it's no less effective. In fact, in some ways, it's even more powerful, because it targets not just the physical body, but the very essence of the opponent's being. Now, let's talk about Sylveon's fairy typing. In the Pokémon world, fairy-type Pokémon are often associated with magic, with the mystical and the ethereal. But what does it mean for Sylveon to embody this type? Perhaps it's a reflection of the inherent magic that exists within human connection. Think about the moments in your life when you felt truly connected to someone, when you've experienced that sense of effortless understanding and mutual support. Isn't there something almost magical about those moments? Something that transcends the ordinary, that lifts you up and makes you feel like anything is possible? Sylveon embodies that magic. It reminds us that the strongest bonds are forged not through force or coercion, but through love, compassion, and mutual respect. And that, perhaps, is the true secret of its power. It's not just about being cute or affectionate. It's about tapping into the fundamental human need for connection, and using that connection to create something truly extraordinary. But how does Eevee, with its unstable genetic code, evolve into Sylveon specifically? We know that friendship is key, but what is the precise mechanism at play? Is it simply a matter of spending time with a trainer, or is there something more specific required? The answer, it seems, lies in the development of a strong bond of affection, coupled with the mastery of a fairy-type move. It's not enough to simply be friends with your Eevee. You need to actively nurture its emotional well-being, to shower it with love and attention, and to help it develop its fairy-type abilities. Think of it like raising a child. You can provide them with all the material comforts in the world, but if you don't nurture their emotional needs, they'll never reach their full potential. Eevee is the same way. It needs more than just food and shelter. It needs love, acceptance, and the opportunity to express its own unique talents. And when those needs are met, when Eevee feels truly connected to its trainer, something remarkable happens. Its genetic code begins to shift, to adapt, to transform itself into something new. The result is Sylveon, a testament to the power of love and the transformative potential of human connection. But what about the future? Can Eevee evolve into even more forms? We've seen it adapt to fire, water, electricity, the sun, the moon, the earth, the ice, and now even the power of friendship. What other forces might shape its destiny? What other hidden potentials lie dormant within its genetic code? The possibilities are endless. Perhaps one day we'll see an evolution that embodies the power of technology or the raw energy of the cosmos. Perhaps we'll even see an evolution that transcends the limitations of type altogether, becoming something truly unique and unprecedented. Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Eevee's journey is far from over. It will continue to adapt, to evolve, to surprise us with its boundless potential. And in the process, it will teach us valuable lessons about the nature of change, the importance of connection, and the enduring power of the human spirit. So, as we close this chapter on Sylveon, let's take a moment to reflect on the broader implications of Eevee's evolutions. What does it mean that a single Pokémon can embody so many different forms? What does it tell us about the nature of identity, of adaptation, of the ever-changing world around us? Perhaps the answer lies in the fact that we are all, in some way, like Eevee. We are all works in progress, constantly evolving and adapting to the challenges and opportunities that life throws our way. We are shaped by our environment, by our experiences, and by the relationships we forge with others. And just like Eevee, we have the potential to become something truly extraordinary, to unlock hidden talents and abilities that we never knew we possessed. But it's not enough to simply wait for that potential to manifest. We need to actively cultivate it, to nurture it, to embrace the challenges and opportunities that come our way. We need to be open to change, to be willing to step outside our comfort zones, and to embrace the unknown. And most importantly, we need to connect with others, to build strong and meaningful relationships that support and inspire us along the way. Because just like Sylveon, we are all intertwined. Our lives are inextricably linked to the lives of those around us. And it is through those connections that we find our true strength, our true purpose, and our true potential. Eevee, in its own small way, reminds us of this fundamental truth. It reminds us that we are all capable of so much more than we think, and that by embracing change, by nurturing our relationships, and by staying true to ourselves, we can all evolve into something truly remarkable. The story of Eevee is a story of endless possibilities, a testament to the power of adaptation and the enduring appeal of the unknown. It's a story that resonates with us on a deep, almost primal level, because it reflects our own journey through life, our own struggles and triumphs, our own hopes and dreams. And as we conclude our exploration of the evolutions, we can't help but wonder, what's next? What other secrets does the Pokémon world hold? What other mysteries are waiting to be uncovered? But this discovery was only the beginning, because next we uncover a hidden chapter, a lost evolution whispered about only in hushed tones and coded data. An evolution shrouded in mystery, one that defies all known typings and challenges our very understanding of what it means to evolve. If this story resonated with you, there's plenty more. Click the video on screen to keep the journey going, or dive into the full Pokémon playlist for more stories, memories, and deep dives. Whichever path you choose, I'll see you there, trainer.